Yo, what up? What up? What up? What's going on, everybody? Hey, real quick, we're gonna get this thing started. Let's see. I'm getting messages here. All right, so let me see who's on right now. Let's see if we can add some more people to the. Hey guys, I want some more people in the room. What you think about that in the
Yeah, I
panel?
think that's a good deal.
Hey, let's see. Raise your hand if you want to be in the panel, guys. We got some good information we're going to go over today, but I want some more people on the panel. So raise your hand if you want to be on the panel. We'll throw you in, and that we can kind of dialogue with some other people. I see a lot of people coming on. We got Andre's on. Andre, if you want to hop on, you can. Anybody else? Lacey just popped on. So just raise your hand, and I'll drop you in. Okay, there's Wesley. Let me go ahead and drop you in, Wesley. What you're going to see is I'm going to add you to the group, and what's going to happen, you're going to get a notification from Google Hangout. You're going to have to accept like a, check yes or what's the terms and conditions or whatever. It's real simple, but that'll bring you back in the room. So once I hit accept you, you're going to get some notifications from Google Hangout. Just go through the acceptance, and then that'll bring you aboard. You just got to agree to some things. All right, so let's see. I'll go ahead and add you, Wesley, and anybody else. And again, guys, just raise your hand. I know Lanacia is on, so just raise your hand if you want to be on the panel for today, and that way we can just have some other people on the call. Look like I got there it goes. It was two of you rose there for a second. It was like your twin was on there. Well, you're good now. I see you now. You're straight now. You're straight now. So what's going on? I'm speaking to you. So what's up, buddy? Can you hear us? I think you're muted out. Got a few technical difficulties. I'll let you come. I'll come back to you. Candace, what's up? How's it going?
Nothing much, going pretty good up here in the Pittsburgh area. Just a few storms blowing through, but other than that, on a beautiful Sunday evening, afternoon for some, it's great.
Cool, perfect. And again, I'm here coming out of Las Vegas. I think Andre here. I don't know, Lanacia, are you watching that? Or are you working on a few things? You want me to take care of that?
I'm sorry, I just got on.
Oh, okay. I think Andre wants to get on. Wesley, those are the people I see right now. We're just trying to, hey guys, hang tight. We got some good stuff. We're just trying to get some more people on the panel, and but I'll let Lanacia. She'll take care of that, and so we can go ahead and get started. So let me get my notepad here. Get my notepad ready. So here we are, and I guess this is week. Think about what going on in week 3, Candace, Ro, somewhere close to it, around a little bit over 2 weeks. With this relationship energy opportunity, definitely been very, very interesting. So we got some real good stuff we want to share with you guys today. So we got a few things that we wanted to touch. Now, first thing I wanted to go over, and you'll be hearing from Ro and Candace and everybody as well. Once you enroll, you want to make sure that you receive the email. Let me make sure that let me enable the chat as well. Once you signed up, you should have received an email from corporate, which is a lot of great information about what's going on with your in regards to your links, your login information, this, that, and the other thing. Just a lot of great information that you'll definitely need to go over. What I'm finding, I think I talked to a few people I think over the past week that either didn't receive the email or they put the wrong email address in or whatever, and they never got that particular email. That's fine. I mean, we can send you that information. It's the same information that everybody gets, other than the login information to your, to your account. So I guess reach out to myself, Candace, Ro, Andre, Lanacia, anybody, and that way we can kind of forward you, the information. Make sure, guys, if you forward that information, make sure you check out your login information and everything in that email, because it is actually customized per BF, and so make sure that you do that. Let me see here. And I've got an example of what's in that email. So I wanted to touch on this real quick. What I'm finding is a lot of people aren't reading this entire email. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. I can show you better than I can tell you. Let me pull it up here. Give me a second. There. Okay, this email right here, I just actually just copied it out of my email inbox and posted it in this particular document. Um, you scroll down, basically this is just some basic information, and then what it's going to do is actually going to give you your My Re-Rate login, or not login, but your website where you can actually go and I guess offer the different products and services that RE actually offers, and kind of give you an idea of what that looks like. I'll go to it. This is mine, so of course, and I'll show you what yours should look like. It's this website right here. You've got your travel, you've got your energy, and you've got your funding. They're actually still working on the energy piece. That should be done here pretty soon. Got a lot of good updates. I'll let Candace kind of share some information about that. And but this, you can click on either one, and it basically will take them through, your prospects. If they're wanting to purchase travel, energy, or funding. And I know there's some other updates with this portal coming down the pipe as well. What that link is there. And of course, your link will be for that website will be www.myrerate.com/whatever your username is. Goes right there. Okay, so whatever your username is, that's what that link is there. And then scrolling down, hey Candace, did I miss anything on that?
No, you're good on that.
Okay, cool. Let's see, and then this is your main link, guys. This is the one everybody is wanting to know. I know a few emails I've gotten. Where's my link? How do I sign people up? Well, it's in this email. That's it right there. It's the www.re247365.com/ whatever your username is. Now, of course, if you got that email, it'll have all this stuff already set up for you, and that's pretty much it there. And then there's some additional information that's in here, guys. Your ID number, your team building site, that's what that is there. That's your link that you want to, for if you're building the business. And then, of course, you have your My Re-Rate for your retail sales. Okay, so you basically got two websites in this opportunity. One specifically for retail sales. Well, what are retail sales? Retail sales are, hey, I want to save money on my lights. Boom, that's a retail sale. Hey, I want to, get an opportunity to get some funding for my business that I own. That's a retail sale. And then, of course, travel. You book travel or book some group travel. Someone goes to your portal and buys travel. Well, boom, that's a retail sale. Okay, so this is what that link is for. It's for your retail sales. This link here is for your business building. So when you're trying to bring people on, trying to get those bonuses, right? We're trying to get them bonuses, right? So that's the link that you want to send them to get those bonuses. And then, of course, scrolling down, you'll see who your sponsor is. You'll get a chance to see, all that information here. Your login information. And then it goes over to some team leaders who you can contact. So a lot of good information in this particular email. So make sure, I've just been telling people, hey, just go to that email, read everything word for word. That way you'll know exactly what is what once you get started. And I'm finding some people aren't doing that. Okay, anybody want to raise their hand on that? so make sure that if you're in, don't just be so concerned about this link. I know that's the one that you want. That's the one that's going to build your business. But you want to remember, if you're going to build a team, remember it's about becoming an expert. Me personally, I don't sign up under people that aren't experts. I'm just going to keep it real with you guys. If you're an amateur in marketing and you send me a link, even if I want to do it, I'm probably not going to sign up with you. And here's why. You know why? Because I want to be sure that if I have questions, if I got concerns, if I want to know how to do something, I want to be sure you're the person that can answer those questions for me. Okay? And guess what? So when you come into a business, you want to become an expert. Even when I wasn't an expert and I was, still just trying to learn stuff, learn things. When I first got in the game, one of the first things I learned from some other marketers, they said, Steve, you want to build any kind of business online big, you got to present yourself like an expert. So if you join an ABC company, you need to know everything. You don't have to memorize everything. You ain't got to study and cram, but with the content that you put out there, it needs to be shown in a light that, hey, that's the dude, that's the guy that knows his business. Even though I might only know about this particular email, I might not know anything else, but I know that email. But according to that video or whatever I posted, you would think that I know everything. But guess what? Over time, you will know everything. And that's why I kind of see sometimes people, they get involved in
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Ro.
Are you getting anything from Steve? It looks like he's frozen on my end.
No, he was completely froze. That's why I backed out thinking it was mine, but I saw all you guys moving, so I think he is froze. So guys, if you just bear with us one moment while Steve maybe refreshes to see what's going on here.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, just hang tight. I see Steve's picture came back up, so he must be coming back online.
I'm here.
There he is.
I don't know what happened. My modem, man, has just been tripping like the last couple weeks. I'm gonna have to call Cox tomorrow and see if I can get another modem here. But I've got my phone as a backup, so just in case it happens again. It's been kind of weird. So apologize for that, guys. We still got everybody online here?
Yeah, we're still good.
Let me look here. Hold on one second. Let me launch my app again. Okay, cool. Yeah, what I was saying. Let's see. Look like I just lost a few people there. Okay, looks like everybody's back. Okay, Ro, you still there? Still there, Ro?
Yeah, I got kicked out. I came right back in.
Okay, cool. Now, what I was saying, guys, in terms of
Steve, I think everybody got kicked off.
Is everybody off?
Yeah, it looks like everybody got kicked off when you just did that reboot thing.
I think everybody's on now. I see everybody.
Yeah, they're coming in now.
Yeah, everybody's back in now. So again, sorry about technical difficulties, guys. You know how we got gremlins on the internet, so they're trying to screw things up. So but anyway, we're gonna keep moving. But I got a backup just in case it happens again. So but basically, guys, the main thing is you make sure that you watch that email, go through that email because that'll definitely help you. In terms of the links that you have and so on and so forth. And make sure when you get into your back office, guys, just get lost in everything. go through all the information, learn about what this does, learn about what that does. And we're going to be doing some more training in regards to that. But let's kind of talk a little bit about. I was speaking with Candace earlier today, and actually a few people as well. And I know we were just talking about just taking things to the next level. What I'm seeing is we've got a lot of people. We're going to talk about that one word that gives, that puts people into action, into getting started. But it seemed like it makes people want to join, but then they don't do anything. And I think some of you probably know that word. That word is called, it starts with an S. Anybody know what it is? I know what it is, right? It starts with an S, and it goes S, then there's a P right after that. Anybody know? Let me put the chat up here. Let me see what people are saying. Okay, nobody's wrote it down yet. It's called spillover. I think a lot of us got in. I think a portion of most people that come into a lot of different programs, at least companies that I know that have that component of spillover. You come in and you can get people from above, drop down in your organization, so on and so forth. It's always a good thing. We had an issue with one of our other opportunities that we promote early on. What was that? What was that? Back in February, March, April time frame. A lot of people were coming in, but most of them didn't do anything. They just kind of just hung around, and then what was happening? A lot of them were saying, "Well, hey, I've been in for 2-3 days. I haven't gotten any spillover." I'm like, well, I mean, you can't control spillover. I mean, if you got all these people coming in, I mean, you can't just control it. It happens wherever it happens, how it flows. Here's the thing. Let me ask you guys a question, and maybe Candace and Ro, whoever, Andre can kind of elaborate. If you're in the business, let's say Candace, you're in, right? I'm in. I'm building, and I drop someone in let's say you're brand new. You just got in today, and I've been in maybe a week or so or however long, and I come in and I drop somebody in your organization. What does that really do for your business? I mean, monetarily, what does that do?
Monetarily, if you drop somebody in right now, for one, it's going to help me get closer to my bonus. So it's definitely going to help me get closer to my bonus. And two, it's going to give me so much excitement to just say, oh my gosh, that's one more person in, or 2 more people closer toward me hitting my next goal. So it's definitely going to drive my excitement, but it's getting me closer to my bonus as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. So long term, it can help. In the short term, what will it do?
In the short term, it's not going to do anything for me.
No.
In the short term, because essentially when they sign up, that $37.50 is going directly to you. You're just helping me out by getting me closer to my bonus and putting 1 more person direct to me or in my leg so it can get me closer to the long-term goal.
Right, absolutely. Perfect. Well said. Because here's the thing, guys. When in being involved in these type of programs, what you really want to be focused on as a builder, as someone, and I would imagine, I mean, we got quite a few people on the call here. If you're going to be, I would imagine everybody's goal here is to get that $100,000 bonus. I would just imagine that, that's one of the goals, is to really make as much money as you can. The one of the best ways you're going to be able to do that is to create spillover. Let me kind of give you an example. Let's take John over here, right? John comes in the business, and John's excited about the business, but John just wants to get in position because he heard, hey, it's a new program, it's building a new organization. Definitely some big things can happen. John gets in. John just hangs out. Now, here's the thing. In relationship energy, before you can even get a $2,500 bonus, you have to have a total of 50 people in your organization structured perfectly. It has to be evened out. Okay. So what does that mean? So John just can't go out, and come into business, and then somebody comes underneath him, and that person brings in a lot of people. Well, he won't get the bonus because it's all coming from one leg. It has to be spread out to a certain way. You've seen it where it basically just has to be even. You just can't have one big long leg going to China. You gotta have it has to be spread out. Okay, so if John just sits around and said, hey, I'm just gonna hang out, man, I'm gonna just let these guys at the top and build it for me. This is what I would tell John. If John wants to do that, great. But this is what I tell John on a little sidebar conversation. I'm gonna say, John, it's great, man. I'm glad you're in, and I'm glad you got in position. This thing is definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with in the future. But just to let you know, to hit your first bonus, if you're not going to bring anybody in yourself, I would imagine that it's probably going to take you a year or more before you can hit that bonus, possibly, because again, there's no telling how your spillover will. So I'm just going to be realistic. It could be less than that, but it could take a year or more before that matrix of yours fills up evenly. And remember, you're not controlling none of that. That's all going on above you. So when spillover happens in your group, that's from the decision of other people and where they want to be, where they want to place their people so they can get their bonus. Does that make sense? They're not really concerned about what you're doing because you're not contributing anything. So so I would tell John, say, John, now if you can wait a year or so, maybe 2, if you can wait on that, great. But if you're like, man, I can't wait, I need to get it going. Here's what you need to do, John. You need to go to work. You need to add to that. So if you got a couple people popping in here and there every now and then, but remember, if you're creating other people to come in your group and then they're doing the same thing, they're bringing people as well, you're going to hit that 50 real quick. You're going to hit it faster. Now, I don't know about you. I didn't get in RE for spillover. I got in RE to create spillover. Some of y'all probably just missed that. I got in RE to create spillover. I don't care if the guy above me puts one person in my organization, because you know why? That one person ain't going to mean nothing to me in my business. It's not going to mean anything. Even if I didn't do anything, he can drop 1 or 2 people in my group. I still got to go out and get 48 more people throughout my whole organization. And that's why I tell people, what you want to do is control it. Everybody on this call could actually create an organization themselves. And the cool thing is that you don't have to go out and get the 50. You can go out and get however many people that you want to and help them do the same thing. You'll get 50 people in your organization just like that. $2,500 bonus plus the $3,750 that you're earning for per sign up. That's how you want to look at it. Because what really interested me was 2 things. One, the immediate income and the bonus. But I knew that we could make some significant income on the way to the bonus. Don't just wait around. Let's go to work. Some of y'all just chilling. I mean, I look at the deal here. We got some people going to work, and I'm like, man, they ain't playing. Then we got some people that's just in RE. You in RE? Yep, I'm in. But that's it. I mean, it's like a ... I'm in ... That's it. There's no other than that. So what we wanted to do on this call is that we kind of want to nip it off at the bud and say, hey guys, this is a new program. It has a lot of buzz online. So what you want to do is do whatever you can, and we're going to kind of give you some information on what you can do to help promote and help try to get things set up, because you don't want to get left behind, because this is it's simple and ain't nobody in it yet really. I mean, you got a lot of attraction coming into it, but most people are not in this program yet. And how I know, because I just look at the posts that I be doing, I'm looking at all the chat. I mean, it's just a lot of people wanting to take advantage of it, and they just don't know about it. So so what I would do, some of you I know are different programs and doing different things as well. So what you want to do, if you're, matter of fact, real quick, I know Candace, I know you, when you came in, you really weren't posting a lot of stuff on Facebook. I don't think none of us were at that point, at that moment. But what were some of the things that you did to initially kickstart your business in RE?
What I originally did was I went to my inbox, guys. Steve and I had a conversation today, and he made a great point. The company is called Relationship Energy, RE. So I was in people's inboxes, building relationships, talking to people who, I know in the industry, people who I've just met in the industry, finding people in groups. I was what they call group scavenger hunting, and just connecting, building relationships, getting to know people, seeing where they're at in life, what they want out of life, and not necessarily pitching my opportunity, but in turn they're going to ask me what I do. I just ask them, they're going to ask me the same thing back. And I just, kind of led a little bit into RE to the point that then they were questioning me, what is RE? That just opened the gates for me to just go ahead and tell them about this new amazing opportunity, just started out. For those of you guys who haven't done your research yet, RE has been around for a while. It's just new to network marketing. The deregulation of energy has been around for a while. America Approved Funding has been around for a while. Archer Travel has been around for a while. Now what they've just done is, kind of grouped everything together and brought it to the network marketing industry. So just building relationships and just letting people know about what I do and this new amazing opportunity that our team has launched into and how it can help their family.
Wow. So let me ask you, Candace, how'd you know all about that stuff about, the company's been around for a while? I mean, how do you know all that stuff? I mean, you must have a special person or a special liaison or somebody that nobody else has that's giving you the insight to have all that kind of information. How did you figure all that out?
Actually, I have no special person, Steve. It's called going to my website and going to myrerate.com/ whatever my username is, and actually digging into the information. Going into your back office, there's a whole file in there that says documents. And you can just scroll through and just find out different things about the compensation plan, the company, who PJ Jensen is, everything is there. You just got to be willing to take the time. You took the time to invest your money. Now take the time to learn about the company that you're with. And that's what I did. I told you quite a few times. I spent, one whole day just diving into everything about America Approved Funding LLC and everything about Archer Travel and deregulations of energy. So I just took a tab and, guys, it's there. It's your website. Why aren't you looking at it? Just go ahead and start reading. The more you know about your company and the more you can explain to somebody else about how awesome your company is, the more of an uphand that you have, because a lot of people get into it, don't want to learn nothing about the company and treat it like a sign-up game. Let me just see how many people I can bring into this company, but you know nothing about the company that you're bringing them in. So at least educate yourself so that you know how to explain to them how RE is going to be able to help them. If you can't explain it to them, then how do you expect people to join you? So you definitely got to, dig in, educate yourself. It doesn't take long to read the information on the website. There's a lot of info there. I took one whole day where I just went into the business section, Steve, and I just read all about our loans. I educated myself on our whole loan process. Then the next day I went into Archer Travel and just started looking around and comparing trips and back to the, deregulation of energy. So it's your website, guys. Just dig into it.
I mean, that's so interesting. I'm kind of being a little funny here, but so just doing the research and just really taking your business serious to understand what you have. That's probably the reason why you've been getting some results. I think you're just a few short from the bonus. I know you probably hit that here probably either tonight or tomorrow, definitely here in the next few days, obviously. And it's just interesting because it just made me think, and I'm up here looking. I'm actually looking at, just looking at what people are doing. I know Ro, you've got quite a few. I know you're not that far away from the $2,500 bonus as well. I know you've signed up several people also, and then we got some other new people that are that I'm pretty sure they're actually on the call as well. And let me see what name. I see actually quite a few people here. And again, guys, if you want to jump in the panel, just raise your hand, and we'll definitely jump you, put you in the panel as well. I don't know, Andre, he's been in, and so the main thing, guys, when it comes to your marketing, is definitely going to be about how you market and the consistency of your marketing. And it's really interesting how when I see programs like this that come out, and the small investment to get started, and how you can really take advantage of something and really move it really quick. I think we just got a window of time here, and before this thing is like literally all over the place, and everybody's starting. A lot of people are coming in now, but before everybody's in it. So the people that are on this call right now, kudos to you, because you on the forefront of something that is definitely going to be pretty big. Just another great opportunity at the right time at the right place. But we definitely want to talk about spillover. So in terms of in relation to that, and then we'll move on to the next topic is
Steve, I want to make a comment real quick.
Go ahead.
About going into your back office and everything. Now, I used to work for the corporate office of JCPenney, and every morning it was my job and everybody else's job to look at the daily sales reports so we can see what was going on, what was selling, what wasn't selling, how much inventory we had, how did we do, yesterday, last month, and all that kind of stuff. Well, it's the same thing with your business. I go in every morning. My first thing is I look into my RE back office. I see, okay, did they have a new training call? If they did, I'm listening to it, trying to see what's going on, because you're going to find a lot of information on that. I look into my documents. Did they add any new documents? Let me go ahead and read that so I can see what's going on, so that way if somebody asks me a question, then I can answer that for them. I'm getting knowledge about my business, and I'm also seeing what I'm doing. If I go into my back office and I see that we haven't recruited anybody, what do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to see what I can do so I can try to bring in somebody today. How many posts did I do yesterday? What kind of posts did I do yesterday? Did that help me bring somebody in? Did it not help me bring somebody in? I'm always looking at the business, and Steve is too. We're looking to see what we can do better, and also to gain knowledge so that way we can teach other people and we can answer people's questions if they want to join. Because maybe they want to join, but maybe they don't want to, maybe they don't want to recruit. Maybe they just want to sell electricity. Or maybe they want to sell the funding. You have to know the details of your business so you can help those people. And you teach them to do the same thing, so that way you're not always, hey, Steve, well, how does this work? Well, I don't know. I just got in too. You have to go in and learn that, if you can't be on the calls, they have them all recorded. Listen to the calls. My advice for you is to go in, check your business, and also educate yourself on your company and what you're selling. Because if you can't do that, then you're not going to be able to recruit somebody. And if you do recruit someone, they're going to have tons and tons of questions, because you're not going to be training them in the way that they need to be trained. This is your business. You have to take it upon yourself to be the CEO. You have to take it upon yourself to learn and educate yourself, so that way you can be successful and you can train people to do the same thing that you do. And I just wanted to make sure I made that point, because a lot of people miss that, and they just want somebody to tell them. And I'm like, I'm sorry, if you try to go out there and open your own business, they're not going to tell you what to do. You have to do it for yourself, and it's the same thing. You are your CEO of your business. So if you're in business, treat it like a business. Don't treat it like a hobby.
Yep. That's a good point, Lacey, because I know we looked at, because prior to 2014, guys, we were mostly just we've done a lot of MLMs in the past, but in terms of a lot of us, I think we're mostly known for internet marketing and training. So 2014 was really the first time I think we've done an MLM in, I don't know, several years. But we did them pretty much all the early 2000s. That's all we were doing, just because that's all we knew. But one thing I've learned is that, doing a lot of MLMs now and doing that type of business, you got to set yourself up as a leader, and you got to know what's up, and you got to take that really serious, because it's not about just posting information on Facebook. I'm pretty sure that everybody that's on this call probably figured out by now that don't work too well. Just posting stuff. Just posting information. it's not just the posting of the information of the company, it's the content and the context of what you're posting. It's a content game. That's really all it is. I mean, look at television. You know, they're constantly trying to figure out ways to what? Make us watch their network. And the reason why is because they have advertisers, right? That's how television makes money, right? From advertising. So what they have to do is create shows, different sitcoms and stuff like that, and hopefully people would want to watch those shows so they can in turn sell advertising time to the different big companies and things of that nature. Well, and whoever creates the most compelling content typically gets what? All the viewership, right? At particular times. And it's the same thing here. We are, you are that network. You own whatever. You're the network. So you have to create compelling content to get people to want to come to you versus someone else. And here's the thing. There's something for everybody. That's why television knows that. That's why it's like a million channels out here. It's like a million channels for anything. You want to, whatever, watch TV on this, that, and the other thing. They got a channel specifically for every type of human condition, or whatever your style or what you like to watch. They got a channel for everybody. And it's the same thing in marketing. So you got to figure out, okay, who am I? Who do I want to become? And how do I market that? So I know it's like a lot to think of, but one of the things that you want to do is create content that is interesting. And it's not about making money or anything like that. It's just about sharing your story about RE, sharing your story about whatever it is that you're doing. Because I know a lot of people do a lot of different programs. It all works the same way. It's all about how you position your content. And that's how you want to look at these things, guys. And if you do that, that'll make the difference. So in regards to RE, one of the first things that you want to do, number one, let me write that down. We're gonna put some steps and everything together. So if you got a pen and a piece of paper, maybe you can kind of write some of this down. I would definitely say number one, when you first sign up, you need to understand or explore your back office. You need to know, okay, what this is. Okay, this is my link to sign people up. Okay, this is my link for people that just want to maybe get a loan or what have you. I need to go in my back office. I need to kind of get an idea of how the formatting of the back office looks and how this works. Okay, let me click on everything just to see what it is. And if I don't know what it is, let me find out what it is. Okay, let me listen to a few of these training calls. Right now, I'm going to it right now. There's all the training calls are all in the back office. Everything is there for you to take advantage of to get more information, because today's what, the 21st? So they had the recap of Saturday's call is already there. So you can listen to those kind of calls to really get a much better understanding about what RE is all about. And that's what we did. I know we kind of when we got on, I know Candace was there, I know Ro was there. We kind of hung out for like a couple of days, pretty much, just trying to figure things out, right? And the cool thing, because that's just how we are. I just want to know how things are, and then we really started promoting after that. But through some webinars that we had. But I would just explore your business, because remember, if you bring in, John in today, that's fine, but you want to have a little understanding of how you don't have to memorize all this stuff. I'm not saying go in here and just memorize and cram. No, just have a good understanding, because remember, it's not about you just getting a sign up. It's about you keeping the people that you sign up. So remember that, because you're their expert. You're their go-to person. You're there to help them get to the next stage, right? Because that's what's going to help you get to the next stage. Because remember, to get to that first $2,500 bonus, what? You got to have how many people? 50, okay? Which in the program is only $49. That's nothing, okay? But you got to make sure that you're positioning them straight. You got to make sure that they understand what's up. So if you get a lot of you guys are getting connected to the Facebook groups. So my question would be, when you bring somebody in, are you connecting them to the Facebook group? And I think some of that isn't being done. So we're trying to just cut off a lot of little loose ends now, so it doesn't become a real big problem down the road. So if you're in the group, you just brought in Mike in today. Well, guess what? You need to make sure Mike is plugged into the groups. Because if you're in the group, you need to make sure he's in the group too. So he can be successful, so he has everything that he needs, so he can do the exact same thing that you've done. It's called duplication, guys. Okay? So a lot of people that have come in under, with me, you notice I typically, you get a notification in your Facebook that, you've been added to a group, right? If you're not in a group, definitely reach out to either one of us and we'll be able to, get you plugged in. Hey, Ro, what do you think about, what are your thoughts in terms of the duplication aspect of when people come in? How important do you think that is for them to actually plug their people in to their business long term?
Oh, it's vital. You got to have a lifeline to your business. You got to know what's going on with your team as well as with the company. So getting plugged into the group, knowing what's going on, knowing who's being added to the group, who's new to the business, who's asking what questions. Because if you watch people's questions and you see the answers pop up in the group, the next time your person, one of your people, have that same question, you know what to say. I mean, just watching that stuff and just keeping up with all the information that's going on, it puts you in a ready mode because now you're ready. You're ready for anything. So just like Lanesa said, watching the company information, keeping up with what's going on in the back office and everything else, it's vital because you are the expert. No matter how inexperienced you may feel in this business, you are now the expert. And when you bring someone in on your team, you are really the expert because now you've done what it takes to get someone to follow you, per se. So when they ask a question, you don't want to lose credibility by not at least knowing where the answer is. Even if you don't know the answer off the top of your head, you should be able to go and get that answer really quickly and bring that answer back to the person and then tell them where you found the answer so that they can be prepared when it happens to them. I mean, it's all about being a teacher and being an expert and being ready, Steve.
Yeah, I like that, Ro. You hit it right on the head in terms of, because if you remember, guys, I didn't say get into your back office and memorize everything. I just said just be familiar with everything. So when those questions come up from your prospects, when those questions come up from your new recruits, you might not know the answer, but just like Ro just said, you know where the answer is. And then you can give them that information, say, hey, well, I'm not for sure, the answer to that, but I tell you, I know where it's at, though. If you go here, go into the docs section, you'll see that information, and boom, and then let me know. And then I kind of turn it on them. See, a lot of times I like to delegate stuff. I say, well, hey, I'm not for sure what that is, but you can go here and get it. Matter of fact, hit me up. Let me know what you find. Because I want them to do it. Because remember, I teach leaders. I don't just, I'm not doing this just to, whatever. We're actually trying to build leaders because I understand the biggest money in this industry comes from people that are leaders in the industry. And so that's what we want to do is teach you how to be a leader, a knowledgeable leader, because that'll help you move forward in this business or any business that you're in. You want to become the expert because that's what's going to help you, definitely going to help you the most. I would definitely say, so exploring your back office is key. I would say number two, I guess, just getting started, and we're going to create some steps and everything, so this kind of might change in the future, but just off the top of my head, I would definitely pick a strategy, a marketing strategy that you want to implement. So once you kind of gotten a little information about how the company is, and you got just a good little foundation of information. You don't know everything. You're new. You don't know everything, but you got a good idea where everything is at. Okay, I know the numbers to the corporate office. I know where I can get that. So if I ever need to call them, I can call them. If I ever need information about whatever, I can do that. So you got a nice, good foundation of information about the business. And number two, you need to figure out, okay, how am I going to market this thing? Okay, some of y'all like Facebook. That's pretty much everybody, right? I think everybody markets on Facebook to a certain extent. But when it comes to Facebook, let's kind of dive into that a little bit more deeper. what specifically are you going to do on Facebook? Okay, are you going to do videos? Are you going to use pictures? And let me just kind of elaborate on this, guys, real quick. Remember, like Candace was talking about earlier. It's called relationship energy. So I want to do any kind of activity that's going to kind of help me build a relationship with people. I love doing. Everybody know I love doing videos. Why? Why I like videos? Because videos convert like crazy. That's why I do videos. It's not just because I just like videos. Why do I do videos? Because they convert like crazy. They convert like a mother, right? They just convert, right? So what you want to do is try to find different strategies that will help you get the results that you want faster. Okay. Now, if you're saying, well, hey, Steve, I don't want to do any videos. I don't really want to put my pictures and stuff online. Okay, great. That's fine. You're going to need to use other people's pictures. You're going to need to use other people's videos. Now, here's on the flip side of that, since it's not you, your conversion is going to drop. Just gonna keep it real with you. Because it's not you, your conversions are going to drop. Not saying that you won't get it. Conversions basically mean a lead, then that lead becomes a sale. That's a conversion of a lead, what they call conversions. That's what we want. We want conversions. We want sales. We want money, right? So if you're not using your content overall, your conversion is going to be real small. Meaning that you can go out there and post all day and do different things, but you're probably not going to get that many sales. You can get some. I'm not saying that you won't, but I wouldn't expect a lot. Okay? Just keep it real. I wouldn't expect a lot. If you're using videos of you talking about your experiences, pictures that have you in it, that's illustrating, something in regards to your business, in relations to RE, your conversions will raise considerably. Okay, and that's really what you want to do. So for me, I like to do activities that would give me a higher conversion rate if I'm going to spend the time to do it. Because for me, time is money. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on something that I already know that has a low conversion rate. So let me say that just so people can understand. If you're not using videos, if you're not using pictures, if you're not branding yourself, your conversion rates are going to be very small. Just expect that. So what does that mean? Well, Steve, man, I've been marketing all week, dude, man. I've been posting all over the place in groups and this and my fan page, on my wall, on comment and all this other kind of stuff. They ain't got one lead yet. Well, how are you marketing? Well, I'm just posting my RE link. That's why. Very small conversion. Because there's no connection there. You're not creating or building a relationship, so why should they join you? So your conversion rates are going to be very small. Not saying that you won't get a sign up. Conversion rates are real small. For those that are doing videos and branding themselves, their conversion rates are going to be a lot higher. So kind of think of that when you're marketing. Now, you can market however you want to market. I'm just giving you the real here. And the real deal, if you're going to market a business on the internet 2014, 2015, and beyond, you better start making some videos.
And Steve, there's a flip side to that too.
What's that?
If you're marketing someone else's video, every now and again, this does happen. They see the person in the video and they want to connect with the person that they see in the video instead of the person who posted it online.
Yeah.
So if you're using, I don't know, Joe's video, instead of connecting with you, they're probably going to want to connect with Joe because he's the expert. He's the one that has the information who actually took the time to do the video. And so sometimes that can, backfire on you. You can get some sign-ups out of it, true, but just think about that. It's just better for you to be in the video and for you to do it because then they can see you, and it goes along with that whole KLT, the know, like, and trust. Because they see you, they can see your personality and everything. It's just like when we watch movies. We like certain actors or actresses because we see the type of roles that they play in the movies. And it's the same thing, people like people in videos. I mean, TV characters. I mean, the whole reality TV series. you can the person's personality shows through a video, and they're more apt to sign up because of that. Sign up with you if you're doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, because that happens, guys. So I mean, if you're brand new, you just got started, and you're talking to one of your friends that you really know, you can leverage other people's videos because in the way that you would do that is, if you talk to a friend and say, hey, I just got involved in this business, it's business called Relationship Energy, man. It's, I'm pretty excited about it. You keeping your options open. I mean, we're going to be making some additional money for the holidays. And what you gonna be doing? What kind of money? What do you got plans for the holidays in terms of earning extra income? I don't have anything. Well, hey, tell you what, I'm gonna send you this video, Rick. Watch this video, and I'm gonna call you back in 15 minutes. Now that video could be somebody else. That's fine. They're not gonna sign up with that person because they don't know that person, but they know you because you've already This is your cousin. This is your coworker. This is your whoever. This is your professor at your college or whatever, right? So when you send them that other video, they might see that other person, explaining whatever, then you follow up with them and say, hey, man, what'd you like best about that information? I'm kind of working with this person or whatever, or I'm following this person or whatever. And that's the way that you can really use those type of videos without having to worry about that. But if you're marketing, meaning you just taking Rose video and you say, I'm going to use Rose video and I'm going to spread Rose video all over the internet, well, you just got Rose a whole bunch of sales. Even though it's your link, it's funny because, guys, I've actually seen that over the last couple years, where I've seen people use my video, my actual YouTube link, on their post with their links there. It's interesting because if they when they click on the YouTube link, it takes them to my YouTube page or whatever. I mean, it's just kind of weird. I mean, and they're using that for marketing. And hey, it's fine. Hey, it's good for me. Might not be good for them, but it's good for me. I appreciate it. But you really don't want to do that when you're marketing. You want to use your stuff. And I understand. We're about to go to another internet marketing conference here next week, and I talk about this all the time, guys. I'm telling you guys, trust me. You're gonna have to start making videos. There's just no way around it. I mean, you're gonna have to start somewhere because remember you're competing against other people that have videos, and they're not all perfect, but they're on there, and that's how they're winning is because people get a chance to see them. So however you want to market, I'm just going to give you the real. You can do it however you want to do it. I'm just going to share with you the ways it's going to get you the better conversions long term, and that's going to be through videos, mainly pics second, and then of course if you're just going to be using just regular text or whatever, that'll work, but your conversion is going to be very, very, very low. Now I know another person I've seen that's really come up as well. I know Rose been doing some things, Candace been doing some things. Andre, I've been seeing you step your game up in terms of your videos, pictures, and everything. And I know you becoming another guru out here. So kind of give us a little insight. I mean, how's that whole, what have you learned over the past few months or so that's been able to really give you a much better insight on what you need to do in regards to your marketing?
Hey. Yeah, man. Basically, like I know you noticed that I've been doing a lot of videos. I've been listening to you, man. Basically, making videos is basically, showing my personality, and then basically it's helping me in my marketing and helping me with sign-ups as well. And I don't know, like a couple of months ago I started. I never used to make videos at all in my marketing strategies, but when I started making videos like a couple of months ago, staying consistent, I almost make a video every day. I almost make a video every day, and trying to stay consistent because what I noticed is in my marketing strategies, and I'm staying consistent, posting videos and everything. I've been having people, contacting me saying that, oh, I've been following you for the longest now, and I see you staying consistent. I see you you know, you're growing in your business, and basically, you know, I've been getting a lot of messages like that, basically, and they want to know. They want to know, you know, they're starting to like, know and trust me now, and basically my videos is really helping me to really get my business out there, and you know, like you said, you gotta make videos to really, you know, get that like, know and trust in your company.
Yeah, I know Andre too, because you know, when you're making those videos, guys, it's not just about the sale. So I want you to kind of remember this. It's not about the sale. It's about, one, building the relationship, and two, establishing credibility. Okay? So when I look at what I've seen, actually, I mean, just everybody here in the panel. I see Andre, you know, I've seen Candace, I've seen Ro. The more videos that you create, you not only do you create that know, like, and trust, you create credibility. So when, you know, Andre, he's making videos about some training, maybe he's just, you know, giving some free advice on something in regards to marketing or whatever. And then every now and then you see him propose something of an offer, whether it's a offer to buy some product that can help someone market, whether it's a you know, an opportunity, you know, for his opportunities that he promotes, you know, saying, hey, check this out. So as that credibility is established, then when you offer something, say, hey, you know, been giving away a lot of great information. Hey, check this out. You might like this, and then they buy it because of the relationship and the credibility that's been established. So a lot of times people just want, well, I made a video yesterday and I ain't getting no sign-ups. Dude, you got it's not just that simple. That's the beginning, guys. You got to create that credibility, and it all starts with one. And people say, Steve, man, how do you keep getting all these signs? I mean, you said every day you wake up, somebody's bought something from you. That's true. That is a true statement. How is that true now? It's because I've got hundreds of video content floating around the internet. And it's been doing it for what, 2 years, going on past 2 years, almost 2.5 years now. That's where it begins. See, Andre, he's going to look up. He's going to have hundreds of videos. We sign us all just in all kinds of stuff every single day. And people say, well, how can you do multiple businesses and stuff like that? I said, well, I personally, let me just make that clear. Personally, guys, I don't do any of those businesses. It's all automated, because once you create the content does all the work for you. So I would say, well, YouTube does it. I would say Facebook does it. I would say whatever. And what we're doing now is establishing the same thing in this particular program as well. And then eventually it'll be on autopilot as well for those that follow the same formula. You know, and that's really what it's all about, guys. So I don't want to harp on this too much, but again, guys, you know, pick a strategy that you want to use. Another great one to go through your warm market, I think we talked about it on the last one, was that text message. Send a text. Just go ahead and blast everybody. I guarantee everybody on this call has not sent a text message out. Has not sent a blast text message out. Pick up your phone, go back to the group, find that message, and I want you to pick 50 people and send a message. See what happens. Some of them gonna say no, I don't want none. Good, because what you're trying to do is eliminate people that you know that don't want to do the business. That's what you need to do. Because the only way you can, you know, remember, guys, success loves speed. The faster you can go through things, the better chances you're going to get success. So what I would do, you have a picture in your mind of people that you know that are in your phone, okay, that know you, you know them. Pick up your phone, get that copy of that message that's in the group, put that information in, and pick 50 people, and just hit send. And see what happens. I guarantee you're gonna get some response from it. For the ones that don't want to take advantage of the opportunity, great. Because guess what? Now you can mark them off. Oh, they're not even interested in doing any kind of business or whatever. But out of that, you should be able to find some people that would be interested. And again, you're not trying to sell them. You're just saying, hey, you're following that format, because in that message, if you remember, it's going to break it all down. It's going to let them know what this is, how much it costs, how much they get paid, or do you want more information? That's it. It's basically doing the job for you. All you got to do is just send it. I'm telling you guys, that's how we started. late June 2012. That was my first marketing, really, using technology really like that, you know, to that degree where I signed up 2 people that night and then a 3rd person the next day. So how many of y'all can use an extra, I don't know, $100, I guess, you know, just by sending a text message? For some that don't do that, it's going to cost you. It's going to cost you a lot of money. And here's the thing is that some of these people that are on this webinar, some of y'all might have some of the same people on the phone. Some of them going to do it. And when they do it and you didn't, you be like, man, I knew I should have sent that text message to that guy. You know, but hey, too late now. I mean, he's in. You know, you just missed out. You know, so take advantage of that, guys. I'm kind of being a little funny, but I'm really serious. Do that, guys. That's activity. That's one thing that you can do. And I always love the text messaging feature because it's something that I can do with anybody that's brand new. So when they respond back, because when they get the response, they're going to say, well, what is it? Right? We kind of talked about this in the last training call. You can see it, that replay in the training group. And you know, when they say, what is it? You know, what you can do, you know, if you're not for sure, send them one of the replays that we did. Say, hey, you know, this is a pretty cool program called Relationship Energy. Matter of fact, you're texting this. I'm going to send you this webinar that I was on last week that I ain't been able to sleep in the past 5 days. That's how you do it. You just be excited. I ain't been able to sleep in the past 5 days after watching this 45-minute webinar, and just send it. See if they watch it. That's all you got to do, right? And then follow up. Hey, did you get a chance to watch that information? Or, you know, if you can follow up with them. Say, hey, I'm gonna be over your house here in the next. If it's somebody that you can go out and contact, like if they live right down the street or they're across the street, or maybe you're in an apartment complex and they're on the 2nd floor or whatever, right? Go over there and talk to them. Say, hey, man, let's watch this. Man, you got to see this dude. Just take advantage, guys. I'm telling you, if you're proactive, remember, most people are not going to sign up on the initial exposure, okay? But they can become interested on the initial exposure. And then if they're interested and they got a few questions and and you're like, well, shit, I don't know what to say, call somebody. Call your sponsor. Call me. Call Candace. Call Ro. Call Andre. Call Anacia. Call somebody. Say, hey, man, I got my buddy Tom. You know, I sent him that text message. He said, you know, he sounded interested. He just want to know a little bit more information about, you know, how it works. He did look at the webinar. He looked about half of it. He liked the money piece, but he got a couple more questions. I don't know what to say. Well, you know, we'll put him on the phone. Let's talk to him. God, these are real conversations that I have with people that are proactive. This is what they're telling me. Man, dude, I don't know what to say, because they don't know what to say. They're like brand new in the game. This is the first time they've ever done anything like this. So I'm like, hey, calm down. First, calm down. You know, tell you what. Let's call them real quick, and you call them back. Tell them that, hey, you got one of your partners on the phone who's an expert in the business, and that you're working with me, and we'll be able to, you know, break everything down for them. And that's what I've done. Next thing you know, I'm on the phone with them, and we're kind of going over a little information. And at that point, I've had people sign up right there on the phone, just from using that formula, guys. I mean, it's not rocket science, but you just gotta do it. That's the main thing. Just do it, and it'll definitely make the difference in your business. So that's really what we kind of want to talk about. I know I've kind of been rambling, but again, back to, you know, the steps here. You know, number 1, explore your back office. 2, pick a strategy. You got your videos picks. You got your regular just posting your links. Y'all can do that if you want to. You're gonna get frustrated. I'm just gonna keep it real. I would definitely do a text message first. That's what I would do. Okay, before you probably even do a video, before you even do a pic, before you even do the posting of your links, I would do a text message first, especially if you don't have a list of people that you can follow with. Now, some of you guys are marketers and you already got your credibility established and all that good stuff. Well, I'm speaking to the choir here. I mean, I'm preaching to the choir for you guys, so you just do what you do because you already know what you're doing. But for those that are brand new that don't know and still kind of learning, you know, send out that text message, guys, because it definitely does work. And what it does is and when I mean it works, I don't mean that it works that you're going to get a lot of signups. It means that it works because it saves you a lot of time dealing with people that ain't going to do nothing anyway. Saves you a lot of time from, calling and sending information. Hey, did you get a chance to take a look at that video yet? And all that stuff. You don't want to be, wasting a lot of time with a lot of people, but that message will kind of weed through and kind of sift through the people that aren't interested anyway. Okay? And it just saves you some time. And then from that, guys, I would say 3, of course, taking advantage of, any webinars, trainings, anything that we have. And again, we're going to put together some steps and everything, but I think those 2 or 3 steps right there are some really good things that you can do to get started, to move forward, in your business. And again, and the only reason I kind of wanted to touch on that is that, again, we got a quite, good number of people that's a part of the group now with RE. And but we only have select few that are actually really producing anything, and it makes me wonder. I'm like, why aren't they, sharing the information? It's only $39.95. This is a simple program. I mean, I think, shoot, everybody should be able to at least bring in, a few people this week, at least 1 to 3, even with just a little bit of effort, if they're consistent with it. And I think a lot of that is they're just, one, they're not doing it enough, whatever that is, or they're doing it completely wrong. And some of us are probably doing both. You're not doing it enough, and you're doing it wrong when you do it, right? So what you got to do now is say, okay, Steve says I need to really start branding myself. And, that's going to make the difference. So if you want bigger conversions, guys, this is an internet marketing stuff here. It has nothing to do with Reed or any other business. You want conversions. You want more sales. You want to start establishing yourself to where people come rush to you. You got to create a brand. And I'm going to tell you this, guys, and I'll let everybody else close out with a few remarks. It really feels good now compared to Lanacy and I back in the day, to where we were always chasing people and trying to convince people and twist their arm into joining. Please join my business, stuff like that. It's a totally different feeling to get bombarded with people wanting to just do whatever you're doing, where you don't even have to go after and look for anybody. You just make stuff available and people just join. The way that happens is because of the videos, it's because of the credibility, and it's because of the persona that you've created and you've established on the internet. Okay? That's what it's all about. People want to be connected with the people that they see and have a connection with. And that's where it begins. For Lanacy and I, it began June 2012 when we started building our brand online through videos. Before that time frame, we did everything else that most people do that fail in this industry. Okay? Just posting links, this, that, and the other thing. A lot of you guys know our story. But that was the milestone that changed everything for us. That was the moment there. June 2012. From that point on, we started making content of value. And from that point on, that's what we've done. And we've gotten better and better and better and better and better over time. And a lot of you guys see what we do now, but you don't see where we came from. A lot of our videos were just basic in the beginning. They don't have to be all flashy and green screens and stuff like that. They don't have to be. If you know how to do that, great. If you learn how to do that, great, because it'll just help build your brand even more as you learn. But in the beginning, just make some basic videos. That's all that matters. That's all we did. I didn't start making green screen videos and all this stuff in the beginning. All the stuff y'all see me do now, I wasn't doing all that stuff in the beginning. It was just a camera. Hey, how y'all doing? It was just me talking in front of a video camera. It was just that simple. And that's how you gotta look at it like that. That's how you can start. And because people will buy into you first. And but again, I get really passionate when I start talking about branding, because that's really dear to me, is because that's what changed our life. It wasn't none of these companies. It was the activities that we were doing that changed it. And that's what you got to really focus on. It's the activities that you're doing, and that'll definitely make the difference. And an opportunity like Reed, That's only $39.95 a month, $39.95 to join. We built our entire organization, a foundation of our following off of a $40 product. I'm telling you guys, now it's your turn. It's your turn now. We didn't build our foundation. It's your turn. And you can do it all over again with the same price point of a product, which is, I think this is actually even better than the one that we did prior before. So I'm done, guys. I'm going to stop because I keep going. I'm just fired up, and I just want you guys to be successful. Hey, Ro, any last words?
It's just some great tips you gave on this training today, Steve. You know, being consistent in whatever you do, you know, and then picking one strategy and then sticking with it over the long period of time. It will definitely take you places, and also being a student always of the industry and of your company and what other successful people are doing in your company, and being curious at all times. It's gonna do nothing but help push you to the top in whatever you're doing. So you know, I appreciate all that information that we got today. It's always a pleasure.
Awesome. Lanacia, any last words?
I mean, just the same thing Rose said. Just make sure that you're going in your back office, you're learning your business, and you know where to send people if they have a question. And just treat it like a business. I mean, if you want to make money, if you want to be able to do this full time, you have to treat it like a business. You can't treat it like a hobby. And just make sure you're trickling down that information, because if you don't pass that information on to them to be successful as well. So get them in the groups. Send them a welcome email. Hey, welcome to the team. Make sure you go here, go there. All that information from the new person that comes in. So I think that's pretty much it.
Cool. Andre, any last words?
Yeah, man. Videos. That's I'm thinking about making a video tonight, right after this webinar here. I don't know. I mean, just videos will. I mean, I think it's powerful because you're showing, like I said, you're showing your personality, and then they get people to like, know, and trust you. So, I mean, I'm thinking about making a video right now, right after this webinar. So, and I can't wait. And I can't wait to see you, man, next week. So.
Oh yeah. Live the Dream is gonna be awesome. That's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to see you again, man. Yeah, we're gonna kick it, man. You ain't gonna be the same after you leave. Trust me. Not gonna be the same.
Okay.
Awesome. Yeah, videos, guys. As you can see, that's the theme. So, Candace, any last words?
I have a couple things, if you don't mind. I've been sitting here writing some stuff down. Guys, when Steve and Lanacia were talking about know where to find your links and so forth, if you can, go to GoDaddy, buy yourself a creative link, creative domain, what have you, and have it forwarded. You can go to GoDaddy and buy something like yourname.com or whatever it is that people are going to recognize a lot easier instead of read 24/7, 365, blah, 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 blah. There is also a coupon code that you can use. So if you're new to GoDaddy and you use CJCRMN295C, you'll actually get that domain for $2.95. So get yourself a domain for your affiliate section to get people to sign up, and then get yourself a domain for the retail side too. Second thing is, like Lanacia said, Steve and Lanacia, they birth leaders, not followers. So these trainings are held to help you become a leader as well. Different tips, tricks, and techniques that they have used to become successful. So make sure you're plugging into the trainings. Third thing is the products. I had a couple people ask me, how do I know what to specifically designate to what person? Look at your news feeds. How many times are you going to see somebody, and I've seen 2 people today on my news feed, talking about planning a trip to Disney. It looks like we're going to start planning our trip for Disney next year. Boom, they just opened the gate for you. Hey, Steve, I saw your post about planning a trip for Disney. I actually saw this today, guys, and I went and compared A resort on Disney World's website versus the same resort on Ree's website, it was a $998 savings for the same trip with a 7-day resort pass for 2 adults and 2 kids. And it was a savings of $998. So if I saw Steve do that posting, I'm going to say, hey, Steve, I saw you guys are planning a trip to Disney. That's absolutely awesome. You know, I wanted to share with you this here. You know, you can book a vacation. Disney is X amount of dollars cheaper, whatever it is. But he just opened the gate for you to introduce him to not the business, but the vacation portion of it. So then when Steve books that vacation, I'm going to make money. And you just helped your friend save money. So pay attention to your news feeds. In regards to the vacations, anything like that, you'll even see people say, I need a weekend vacation. Boom. Hey, I can help you with that. Where are you looking at going? Hey, Steve, I saw you said you wanted to get away for the weekend. Where are you and Lenacia planning on going? Then they're going to open the gates. Oh, we're planning on going to Mount Rushmore. I don't know. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go into my concierge service and see what we got for Mount Rushmore, or at least give them the phone number and let them know they can save on a trip there. Give them my website. They can contact. You get the point there. The other point is bank loans. The bank funding, guys, is available in all 50 states. Know your product. Think about all the local businesses in your area. There's a document in the document section that says target market for the bank funding. Nail salons, tanning salons, small restaurants, stuff like that. How cool is it that you can be able to walk in and say, hey, you know, think about it, guys. During the economic decline, businesses lost credit scores as well. You know, their credit scores declined as well. So now we have bank funding opportunity that takes 3 minutes to complete the application on our website, 3 days to get an approval, 5 days to get funded. You look like a superhero, whether they want to expand, they need help with overhead, inventory, whatever it is, between $5,000 and $2 million. And we don't need A, B, or C credit. Think about that. You also don't need tax returns. So we're able to help our local area as well. And if you're in a deregulated state, not only can you help them get funding, but you can help them save money on their commercial electric bill. And also, I don't know if you guys were on the call Saturday, but RE actually signed a contract with the largest electricity and gas provider in North America for residential purposes and so forth. So next week's going to be super hot. So also with the bank loan funding, dive in. Know that 95% of the loans that are declined by a traditional bank, we're approving them. So think about that. You're able to help a lot of people. Last thing, and I swear this is my last thing, videos, like they all been saying. Like, I agree with Andre. I'm ready to pop off a video when I get off of here. I think I was talking to Steve yesterday, and I said, after I posted that video of I got paid, I felt like a celebrity. Isn't that what I told you, Steve? I said my head is like 15 miles long, because after I popped that video off, guys, I had so many people hit my inbox. Like, hey, Candace, awesome video. I've been following you for so long. I see your success in RE. I'm interested. Tell me more, blah, 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 blah. Now, guys, think about it. I've only been in RE for 3 weeks. That's my first video in RE. So, obviously, videos, they've been following me for a while. Now I popped off a new opportunity, and now they want to know about it. So, Steve started telling us, you know, the success. He said it in a previous opportunity that we're in. Start staging your success. You know, do your why video, why you got in. Boom, 1 weekend. What's your success 1 weekend? Boom, I got paid. I got paid again. I got paid again. I got paid again. And just keep them coming, because honestly, I was like, okay, yeah, video's cool, whatever. You know, I'll pop a few off here, Dashboard Divas, whatever. But yesterday was like the aha moment. Like, okay, yeah, so, you know, Steve's been telling me this stuff all this time, and it's finally like my head was just 3 messages within an hour. My head grew, guys. So, yeah, pop the videos off, because I'm like Andre. I'm about to hop off of here tonight and pop off something. I don't know, but it's just going to be something. Getting some content out there. So that's it. I'm done rambling.
No, that's good stuff, because a lot of times people think when they're new that when they make a video, it should be a video of them earning money. No, it could be a video on what, and again, like you said, why you join RE. It could be a video. I think we've done several videos kind of like that. I did a presentation video. That wasn't even a income testimonial. It was just me just kind of showing how we make money in the business. But you don't have to do anything that extravagant. I mean, you could just make a video and say, hey, just let people know what you've done and why you joined it and what you expect to earn in RE between now and Christmas. And it's always good to kind of throw that in different things as well, because everybody's thinking like that now. And you can make a video like that, and then you can make another video, or maybe something that you learned about marketing. You can make a video of what you learned about this call today. And you can make another video, whenever a lot of you guys are starting to get checks and stuff like that. Make a video about it, even if it's just $37.50. It don't matter. Just make a video about it. Say, hey, I got involved in this business last week. I signed up my mom or I signed up my friend, and they just sent me a check for $37.50. It cost me $39.95 to get started. And hey, you know what? I'm gonna get enough. I'm gonna give me a few more of these today. And so it just those kind of. It's not the amount. It's the story. That's this person getting a result. So keep that in mind, guys. You don't have to wait to make a video. That's a myth. I want to dispel the myth. You don't have to wait till you get paid to make a video. Make a video. I challenge everybody on this call this week to make a video about why you joined RE, why you joined this business. And if you got some other things that you want to share with that or whatever, great. Throw that in there as well. Video should be no more than maybe 3 to 5 minutes long, especially if you're new. You don't want to make a 15, 20-minute video if you don't have a following yet, because most of them won't watch the whole length. So make it 3 to 5 minutes or so, especially if you're just brand new, just getting started in the game. 3 to 5 minutes, 6 minutes maybe at the most, and just throw it out there on why you joined, RE and what you expect to earn. Just keep it simple. Just keep it simple, guys. So with that said, guys, we're done. And I look forward to seeing some of those videos out there, guys. I'm telling you. And then when you make those videos, promote them like crazy. You know how you like to promote the link? Promote your video instead. And just put your link in the video. How about that? So you know how we all like to always promote our sign-up link, right? Screw that. Promote your video link. Let people know who you are so you can start establishing that credibility and that trust. And you'll see what happens. Trust me. I've been there before. I've been down that road. And I know where it ends as long as you do it, okay? So with that, guys, we're done. Have a good rest of your week. We got some big things coming out throughout this week. Stay tuned for that. We got a automated webinar system that we're developing as well. Got some cool things coming with that as well. New presentation. We just got a lot going on, guys. So stay tuned. We'll see you guys over the top. Have a good night.